Hey everybody, Mike here from Positive Edge Running. We're about 3 weeks away from the Tele 10, and I know a ton of you are out there are going to be running it. A lot of people that take my spin classes and a couple people that I'm run coaching are also taking it. And I want to just give you a few tips off the top of my head that's going to make sure that you have the best race possible, okay? The number one tip, we're about 2.5 weeks out now. The number one tip, don't change anything from now until the race, okay? Don't try new gels or new nutrition or new forms of running or anything like that. You've put a ton of work into this. You don't want to end up blowing it all away because you tried something new and it didn't work for you. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, and we're a little bit away from the taper, maybe a week away from the taper. Once you get about 2 weeks away from your run, or away from your race, you really need to bring down the intensity of your runs. You need to bring down the distance of your runs. If you're on a proper program or you're coached by a proper person, they're going to have you doing this anyway. But what you really need to understand is that there's nothing to be gained from a standpoint of speed or strength about 2 weeks out, okay? Sometimes people, let's say they've missed runs in the past and they're like, okay, I got to get it all back. That is going to hurt you, okay? So 2 weeks out from your run or your race, all you should be thinking about is getting your body in the best place possible for that race. That means rest. That means stretching. That means, again, not trying anything new. It means eating clean. Okay, it means drinking lots of water and electrolytes and all those things that are going to fill your tank for that race. Okay, so those are some main ones. Once that race starts, the big one, and I've said this a million times, don't get caught up in the hoopla and rah. Allow yourself at that start line just to breathe and relax because you don't want to spend all this extra adrenaline. And the other thing too is at the start of that race, don't let that adrenaline take hold of you and make you run faster at the start of that race than you should be running. Because what happens is because of the adrenaline, because of the crowd, everything else, a pace that you shouldn't be running is going to feel a lot easier because of the running. But then because of the adrenaline, and then you get 300 or 400 meters or 500 meters down the road, you're like, okay, this is way too fast, and your day's done. So you want to make sure you got to be super, super disciplined to go out easy, okay? So go out easy for the first 300 or 400 or 500 meters. This is the time when you should be looking at your watch and going, okay, yeah, this pace is way too fast. Ease yourself up. There's going to be lots of people that are going to be flying by you. You got to put the ego in the back pocket, let them go, and then catch them later, okay? So to all of you running the Tele, I know it's a lot of fun, and I know you've been working so hard for this. Have a great race. And again, Mike at positiveedge.ca. I've been coaching runners for 20 years. Would love to hear from you. And have a great day.